Okay, warm welcome to all of you for our today's session on Summer Solstice for empowering our intentions. So, I will take you through the 8 steps of Neurographica, which we will follow for our drawing, and let's see the changes. So, to begin with, what I would suggest is in your book, like or on a rough piece of paper, I would invite you all to write your intentions which you want to manifest or you want to like empower them. So the time is like around 2 minutes. So write as many words which come to your mind. Our topic today is empowering intentions. So anything comes to your mind. The words can be positive or negative. When we speak about intentions, it might create anxiety. Maybe your goal is too big. Whatever things come to your mind, please start writing them down. And the time is 2 minutes, so which I will put the timer now. Okay, so let's start. Remember, your words can be positive, negative, relating to your intentions, anything. Just let them come out. When you start writing under 2 minutes, the things which you would not have thought, even they come to the surface. Okay, our time stops now. So for our intentions for our topic, now just have a look at your words. I hope you must have written at least around 15 to 17. Just look at your words. Do you have that many words? Because this is like you are creating the dominant in your mind to work on this topic today. Okay. From this, select uh, uh, the negative words. Like for me, it is like anxiety, fear, overwhelming, like this. Leave those words, we will process them. The positive words which you want to focus on, your intentions which you want to manifest. 7 plus minus 2 is the Miller's number. So think of that number and around like you can focus on, okay, for today, like around 5 or 6 intentions which you want to focus on for empowering. So from those words, you can like circle them. And since we will be writing in the drawing, you can like write the number so that when anyone is looking at your drawing, if you don't want them to see, then they will not know what it is because it is in your diary. Okay, so when we are doing it, so instead of writing in it, like you can write down the number. So this intention will indicate that. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to focus for me, for my intentions. 6, 7. Keep this in front of you so that you know what it is, what you will be working on. Once everyone has done, please let me know, and then we will move on to the next step. So now when you are doing this, how do you feel? What sensations are coming in your body? Do you feel something? So Neurographica makes you much, much aware at your body level, your emotional level, your vision level, and your energy level. So once that awareness comes in between within you for everything around you, you start to work in a completely different way. So now when you're looking at your intentions, how do you feel? Just register that feeling in your mind, because we need to connect with the mind, body, thoughts at all three levels for creating a change within us. Take a deep breath. Whatever you are feeling, try to process it. Okay, the second step is the composition. So we will work on that now. So here in this part, somewhere here is the sun which I would be making. Okay, the composition will be something similar to this. I practiced the drawing like what I wanted to do in a short form today. Okay, so somewhere here, not like, so when we divide the paper into like 9 parts, like we follow the rule of the thirds, and that is the most attractive position from the composition perspective. So somewhere here is the sun for me as a circle, and please make like small sun rays going around like this. So these lines, like when I'm drawing, please notice these are Neurographica lines. Please use your most thin marker for doing this. So we are still at the composition stage of our drawing. Okay, now for our intentions, like we are going to empower them. So for anything to give strength, we use the shape of triangles. Like the shapes which are used in Neurographica are circles, triangles, squares, which have a language with them and they have definite meaning. Circle like is for harmonizing, triangle is for the dynamism, like to give the energy, square is for stability, like they have a long list of meaning depending on what situations we are working on. We want to empower our intentions. We want to give energy to those intentions from the sun. The sun today symbolizes us. We ourselves are the sun who are going to empower our intentions with the energy of the sun. So whatever are your intentions, the triangle which you will be drawing, it will be like, see the way you will be drawing from the sun pointing like this. So this is your first intention, second, third, whatever are your numbers, you can draw. 4, 5, they may or may not touch the sun. 6, 7 are there for me. These are the 7 intentions. Now look at your list of words and which intention means what. For that, write the number. the one which is like the biggest triangle could be the one which is like the most important for you. So accordingly, you can start numbering them corresponding to the number which you have put up. Like suppose this one, I want to give number 1. So which is like, suppose the something is like the most important one for you, like you want to have it. So for example, like moving house in 3 months, you want to manifest it. So that is like number 1 thought in your mind, like, so that way you can number them in accordance with the priority. How are you feeling when you are doing this? Register that emotion in your mind. If you want to write 1 or 2 words about it, you can write it down. So it is like registering those emotions, whatever are working for you. Your intentions can be like 5, 4, whatever, like whatever you have thought of. Composition is a very important stage in Neurographica because everything starts with that. Like a lot works on it. Okay, so the third stage is called conjoining. For that, the entire drawing, like now you will neurograph it. So you will make your drawing. You will repeat over your drawing. You are soaking in the energy of the sun as you neurograph this sun. You are realizing the power within you, the potential within you, with which you can achieve your intentions. Think of all the qualities which you have as you neurograph the sun, with which you can work to manifest your intentions. Everything starts from within us. As you are neurographing, think of your strengths. Now, neurograph the triangles. So the way you will be neurographing is from the sun, the energy is going into your intentions. Keep your list next to you. And when you're doing this, think for this particular intention, what all you can do. Or just try to remember it. We will be going through each of our intentions a couple of times more, and you will have good time to work on them. The pen we are using is the medium size one. Keep breathing. Feel free to rotate the paper. The energies of the sun are all around. So I have gone over If by chance any of the triangle is like touching the sun or a corner is being created, you can neurograph it. In Neurographica, we works on the principle of harmony, like everything is harmonized into one thing. It will be like one image which we will be creating in our mind for achieving. Once this is done, now just have a look at the negative words if you might have written like anything related to that, because sun is literally all fire. We are soaking up that fierce, intense, electrifying, like that kind of invigorating energy. So, into that fire energy of the sun, from your bottom here, now I would invite you all, like anything which have been blocking you for manifesting your intentions, from this edge of the paper, you will melt those blocks into the energy of the sun and let them go in your intentions to manifest. Okay, so this is our how you will draw your neuroline. See, like suppose my feelings of overwhelming, like too much of work. I melt it into the fire energy of the sun and come out invigorated, exhilarated. Melt all the things which block you, or if you don't know something which you are still not aware, have that intention that you are blocking up any blocks within you in the energy of the sun. It is being reinvigorated, electrified, and with renewed energy you are putting it into your intentions and going out. So this process like takes some time like to do it. And when you're going to do it, please see like you have to energize each your intentions. Keep repeating over them. Yes, I can do it. Like that, whatever the words you want to speak for yourself. So when we are drawing the lines like from the bottom up, going all the way up, it shows ascension of our thoughts, like we can manifest, we can put in the energy which is needed. The lines can intersect or they can just go. Any negative thoughts, just melt it into the sun and you are coming out as renewed energy. Your potential is limitless. You are realizing your potential now as you are doing it. You can affirm as you come out of your intentions, yes, I can do it. If nothing else, like some children who have joined, if you have some intentions, you can, when you come out from your intentions, you can say, yes, I can do it. Affirming, like the affirmations play a very, very big role. And when the lines happen to intersect, please notice like you are not going to create a pattern of web or crossings, similar kind of thing. Make one line, one thought. We are changing our consciousness, the subconscious mind, with one line, one thought at a time. We are creating our new destiny. Have a look at your paper, how beautiful it has started to look now. There is so much of energy in the paper now. While working on Neurographica, you will certainly get some very deep insights. Please register them, like just write them down in your diary next to you. For me, like it has worked in a profound way, and like everyone want to know what is their purpose of life, like that. When I was drawing one of the algorithms of NeuroGoal, all of a sudden like a thought came to me, like my purpose is to bring joy through visual art and create a change in the consciousness to make the present pleasant through Neurographica. So, which like I don't think with my conscious mind it would have come to me. And it just so clicked like, yes, this is like what I like to do, and this is what I'm doing, and this is what I would want to do. So it's amazing. Like, suppose if some thought comes, and when we are working with Neurographica, our mind goes into the alpha state of mind, like which is very relaxed, still active, and you get very good thoughts. And everything start with the thoughts. The thoughts will inspire us to create actions, like take actions. We keep working on the thought level, and then like suppose we think, okay, I have to study, I have to study. You keep thinking. At some point you will definitely pick up the book and you will start studying. So that is how it works. And if we work more, then it works much faster. Okay, so now just look at your drawing. And when you are working, any intersections, you don't have to conjoin 100%. So any intersections which you see, please conjoin them like this. So you are rounding them, creating a feeling of harmony. And please be bold in doing it. You don't have to feel shy like in conjoining. The curve can be much, much bolder. Remember, one line, one thought, one conjoining, one thought. You are changing your consciousness with one thought at a time. Keep breathing. If you feel like having a sip of water, please have a sip of water. Observe the changes within you, in your state of mind, anything happening in your body, any visions coming to you, like when you are conjoining. Suppose number 6 for me. What was number 6? I have written focus on self, like that is my intention. What will happen if this intention manifests? How does it look? So like that, please spend some time thinking about it. I'll be quiet for a few minutes because this will take around 5 minutes of work. Keep breathing. Feel the changes within you as you do more and more conjoining in empowering your intentions. The summer solstice is very, very powerful. The sun is at its peak, and same is the energy within us. It is at its peak now. We work during the spring. Spring is the time to take actions. So we were working like during that phase. And now it is like the culmination of those actions. So summer is the time for patience to see what the fruits it is bearing for the actions taken during the spring. There might not be too many roundings here, but whatever you see, please round. These drawings are a deep work on ourselves. Sometimes it happens like it is difficult to meditate, but through these drawings, you would have done actively so much of work on yourself without any other thought crossing your mind. Have a look at your list of intentions which you have drawn. For you, if you want, you can even write it down. Like if it is personal, no one else sees it. You can even write it down in the corners, in the lines here. I do that when I don't want anyone else, like when I'm doing on my own, like I will write it down in this part itself. So then I don't have to refer. Here I have like numbered them because I'm doing in front of everyone. So like not everything we want to share with everyone, because it is said like when you are just beginning on something, it is better like you give it more energy from within rather than just sharing it. So I have numbered it, but if it is your personal diary, no one sees it, you can just write their names also. Or you have like a secret language to write, you can write the names for each of the intentions. Like usually in my drawing book, like I have written it like this in the pencil, like this in each of. Okay, so we have processed anything which have been blocking us. We have put it into the energy of the sun, like within us, and then reinvigorated it and put it into our intentions. The next stage is to connect, like here in this drawing, like quite a bit of it is connected with the background. Like this next step is in integration, shape and background. So this was the composition which was that was the shape, and the things like the space around it, it is the background. So to follow that step, though we have like connected ourselves to the background, like everything happens in the background for which we are going to manifest, I'm taking a thinner pen and connecting my intentions to the background. It is the background is like not only like of the society where we live, like but the elements with which we interact on a daily basis. So we are connecting our shape with the environment. Next step is archetyping. Archetyping means coloring. In archetyping, we don't individuate any section and then color. The focus is on integration. So you will not color like one section like a mosaic sort of thing. You will color at least 2 to 3 sections together. So I choose to do some warm colors for the fierce energy of the sun, that life force energy. So whatever you wish to do, you can color what symbolizes the sun for you. You can choose to color those colors for your sun. As you color, This is you having limitless potential. Feel that potential within you. Focus on your strength. What all can you do to manifest your intentions? Bring in that energy. For some friends like who have joined just now or in between, maybe you might not be able to catch up because this is like a deep work of therapy kind of work. So I would be uploading the drawing, the recording in the Facebook group, and then you can certainly work from there, because we need to work at each and every stage, like starting from the starting. I'm letting the colors radiate into the background a little bit like this. With Neurographica, like you can literally change the life conditions. It is intentional manifestation through drawing. There are sometimes it happens like, okay, we did one drawing, but that thing didn't happen. Maybe that thing like needs lot of work. Like suppose if you have got a small scratch, that scratch will heal with just one bandage. But if there is like a pain which you have been like maybe a backache or like thyroid or anything, that won't heal in one bandage. It has accumulated over a period of time, and it will heal if the work is done for it to heal, then it will heal. So certain ailments, like how we have in our physical body, we have even in our mind. So this kind of work, like what I feel is like, suppose we accumulate over a period of time all these limiting beliefs and those thoughts which stops us from working with our full potential. So we create blocks within us. So as we work for the physical ailments, we need to work for the mind. Like we need to energize it with correct thoughts. So my sun is nice. It is radiating light in the background. And in my intentions, now it is up to us which color you resonate with. And it's from the sun. Sun is the source of everything. White is the source of all colors. So you can color any color in your intentions with which you resonate. So what feels to you, like which color you want to do in your intentions, feel free to use that color. Like for me, number 7 is meditate more. I want to do purple because this color symbolizes spirituality for me. So I can like color that color. Remember, you will not color just in one part. We don't separate out anything. We work for the integration. So at least 2 or more parts are colored in one color. Which intention mean what to you? What color comes to your mind like when you think of that intention? Choose that color to work on. And the way I am coloring is from the sun, I'm giving the energy. So I'm coloring in that motion. These kind of works when we do, because I have gone through that rigorous training, sometimes it can even create like a very opposite kind of feeling. Like these works are not for like feeling good kind of thing. You are working on the self, and when we work on the self, many different kinds of emotions emerge. But remember, we are processing those emotions. Maybe like now, when you come on some of the intention, like you have been trying to work on it like for a long, 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 long time, and it is still not happening. You might feel sad also as you go over that. Please acknowledge those feelings. Those feelings are valid. You don't have to ignore anything. Accept them. And when you will accept, then once you will accept it, you will be able to process it and then change it. So, and during this summer solstice time, even though like the summer is coming, everything is going to be like bright and all. The sun is tilting away, the northern hemisphere is tilting away the earth from the sun. So it might sometimes create like feeling of sadness or anything within you. So please acknowledge them as you work on them. The colors can be repeated. It is not like you can't repeat the colors or anything. Like growth for me has always been with like it indicates with green. So the way I'm coloring is like in swift strokes, because I want to energize it. I want to create that dynamism. I'm not coloring like in small, small lines like this slowly and beautifully. This is not that. I want to create that dynamism in me. I'm empowering my intentions. I'm radiating the energy of the sun, the highest potential within me, through my intentions for their manifestation. Are you all feeling okay? Please keep breathing. Anyone want to drink water? Please have a drink. Neurographica works differently each time, like when we work on it. When I was practicing the drawing today for the session, like I didn't use different colors, I just did it like this with this model, like which I worked with you all. But now when I did, like my intuition, like I'm in that flow, like, okay, this is how I want to proceed. So it works completely differently in each state of mind. Like in the afternoon when I was doing, it was different. So it is always like working with the present state of mind. Keep breathing. Okay. Hope you all have done. Just feel your drawing. And the next step is the field lines of Neurographica, step number 5, in which we collect the energy from the universe for our intentions. Okay, so for this step, like you can start from the bottom, and for each of your intentions, or like the one which is most important to you, create a thick line. This line can go over the line which have been created, or it can take a completely new angle. Remember, it should start from one edge of the paper and go towards the other edge, because all the neurolines this indicate it is endless, like it is in continuation. These lines will not intersect at 90-degree. Please remember that. So I feel like 2 or 3 lines for me. 3 lines are good. Keep breathing as you do this step, and any corners which have formed because of doing these lines, please conjoin them. It is important to write about the state of feeling, the changes within you which you experienced after the session immediately, because we feel that we will remember, but we don't. So taking the notes help us to give that same focus, same energy. Suppose next time when you will read those thoughts, uh, the summary, it will immediately bring you back to this state with which you were working. The next step is affixing. Affixing is like one solution. Like, what is the solution? Like, is there any intention which you want to affix? Like, you have to achieve it, like, you want to manifest it, or you want to affix the sun, like the yourself, like from within you everything comes. So for me, for today, I'm affixing the sun. So by affixing, it means like you, if anyone sees at the drawing, like that shape stands out, because the solution is one. Like in this drawing which I did, I affixed these 2 intentions, like I made a circle on them like this. So if anyone is looking at the drawing in one glance, this catches attention. Okay, so anything you want to affix, so that you can do, and remember, your lines will be neurographical lines, not like repeating, they are neuro lines. So I'm making, going over it like this. So this thickness is the same as field lines. I will make it a little bit more thick like this. Keep breathing. And any corners which have formed by doing this step, please round them. The next step is the style stage. In the style stage, it is like you create your own impact of the drawing on you, like you work on the drawing till you feel good, like you want to make some changes around it, in it. You can do like, I want to do a little bit more shading in the sun so that it stands out, so that I'm doing. So you can work on that stage. Neurographica was developed by Russian psychologist Pavel Piskarov in 2014. It is a very new modality for creating a change in the consciousness through art. And it is my great privilege to be associated with the Institute of Psychology and Creativity as a supervisor now in the institute. Okay, so the drawing part we complete here. And the next stage is to what conclusion you arrive at. Like what one thought comes to your mind, like one or two words or a small sentence looking at your drawing. Like for me, when I think the thing which comes to my mind is, yes, I can do it, like that. So what is the change in your level of thoughts? You can even write down the words in 2 minutes again and see like how your words have changed as a result of working on yourself now for the past 50 minutes or so. So even though you might not feel like anything happening immediately, but the mind, like, this is like an impact has been created. With what intention, with what intent we put, like how much energy we put into our intentions, like today we have done, with that impact, the result is seen and it is certain. It is certain. Anyone has any questions or anything you want to ask, you can ask now. Please feel free to ask anything. You have any thoughts to share or anything, please feel free. You can continue to work on your drawing if you want, like you can keep conjoining like some more corners, because one conjoining, one line, one thought, like you can go, if you want to work, keep working on your intentions, not doing a new drawing, just as this one. You can create many more conjoining, do like the 100% rounding. We don't do 100% rounding in this. It is in the basic user course, which is like for removing your inner limitations, which is the first step into the Neurographica. Like if you want to work on ourselves, so removing our inner limitations and revealing our intentions. If anyone is interested to enroll for the basic user course, please let me know. And I'll continue to share my knowledge of Neurographica with all of you. Thank you for coming. It is a privilege to share it with you all, with the like-minded souls. It is a great, great privilege, and I'm so grateful to have that kind of community around me who appreciates this art form. Thank you so much.
Smita, thank you so much for